Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's going on, family? Welcome to tonight's Standard Millionaire Minded Novae Money Call. All right, we do this call every Tuesday and Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And this call is about the mindset and the skill set to have you go out here and dominate, not participate, but dominate in your Novae money business, right? And so, this call is hosted by myself, Flo No, and Miss Sophia Lightborn. And we are three of the top six producers in the whole company. And so we just giving out our tips, secrets, and tools for you to go out here and be successful in your Novae money business. And we're giving out actionable steps for you to apply and take right now, and that's going to put more money in your pocket, grow your team, give you duplication, and help you get to your financial freedom goal. And so make sure you're taking a lot of notes, and make sure you're not just learning, but actually going in here and applying this information, because it's one thing to be able to recite it on a test, but it's another thing to be able to put it in action. And that's a true test of learning when you actually go out here and make some things happen. So without further ado, I'm gonna step to the side, and y'all gonna hear from me in a little bit. But I'm gonna throw it over to Sophie. You here?
I mean, there's too much people on here. You can't see me, man.
Yeah, we lit tonight. But I'm gonna throw it over to Coach Sophia Lightborn, the lioness lady. When I first laid eyes on her, when I was new to the industry, we were at this event. For the new people, right? We were at this event that a lot of you guys are gonna go through really soon, called the Champion Speakers Boot Camp, and it was like a Friday night, so all the new people were we were all kind of doing our thing, and it was like a competition. So I'm looking at all these other people doing the speaking, and they were all nervous, fumbling over their words. I'm just like, I'm a teacher. I'm about to kill these folks. And so then this short lady comes up, and she just kills it. I'm just like, wow, that's my only competition in this event. And so I think we both need a recount, because neither one of us ended up winning. But I think we had. I'm sure our scorecards was pretty close, and she's been leading from the front ever since, coming up with great stuff behind the scenes, and so I'm just gonna get out of the way, and y'all make sure y'all take some notes and learn from her. And can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Coach Bowens, man. Every time he tells that story, I'm over here cheesing, because I'm like, it's so true. Like, it was so true, because I always tell the same story, right? The same event. One of my mentors, she texted me the night of the event, because it's a boot camp for real, y'all, right? And she was like, "How's it going?" I said, "Man, it's this one guy. His name is Tony Bowens. I think he might win," right? So it's so funny to know that we were having the same kind of sentiments about each other, right? And that was like our first time meeting. I think that was our first time meeting for real at Champion Speakers Boot Camp. And now here we are, a year later, doing trainings together. That's awesome. That's the beauty of this industry, guys. And, I missed y'all, man. I wasn't on here last week. I was down for the count. And if y'all know me, I go hard, but I made a decision that I was going to take some time and recuperate so I could get better. So I miss seeing y'all, and I'm ready for y'all tonight, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Okay. Tonight, I just want to talk about, y'all know my specialty is mindset, right? Helping you guys to get in the right frame of mind for us to win. Because in this business, right, if we start to shift the way we think, everything will shift in our life. You got to remember that, like, it starts in your mind. Like, that sounds cliche. People say it all the time, but it's so real. If you shift your mindset, you can shift your income. Okay. And there's 4 things that I want to talk about really quickly tonight that I want you guys to first be aware of, and then, know how to deal with. We call these the 4 mental enemies. Okay. So if you take your notes, you want to write these down. Everyone on the line, I don't care if you started today or if you started 3 months ago, right? Because we only been in Novae Money 90 days, right? 3 months ago, I'm sure you've already faced all of these things. All right. So here's the 4 mental enemies that you're going to face, not only in our business, but in your life in general. Okay. And that's what I love about this industry, guys, is because the life lessons we get here for our business, you can apply it to anything in your life. Okay. So the first mental enemy that you're going to face is rejection. Rejection. Y'all already know a lot of us get in our feelings when we're rejected. Okay. Y'all already know. Y'all be ready to cry. Someone say no. Right? Coach Flo, no. Unmute your phone for me for a second. Say no real quick. He can't unmute. No one died. No one died just now. Okay? No. Okay? No, I don't want to join your business. No. Okay? You're not going to die, guys. Rejection. People are going to reject us. That's a part of the process. Okay? You're going to be rejected. Expect it. It's all right. All right. Not everyone's gonna, want what we have to offer. Not everyone wants, not everyone doesn't want everything. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have people who are not gonna want what we have. It's okay. Some people are not gonna want to be affiliates. That's all right. Some people are not gonna want to get their credit fixed with you. That's cool. Just be aware of it and expect it and know that it's not gonna kill you. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. No, okay, no. Okay, don't cry about it. Don't be in your feelings about it. It's gonna happen. All right. So that's the first thing you gotta get over is rejection. All right. I like to tell a story about it. I got this homeboy. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it 100. He's not even cute, right? But he has the most confidence in the world. Wherever we go, he's trying to holler at everyone, and I'm like, yo, you like. Whoa, she ain't gonna like you, but he don't care. Rejection doesn't move him. He will holler at 10 girls in a 5-minute span. And I'm like, yo, I need you in my business. Because rejection doesn't faze him. And that's how you got to start to feel in your business. Like if people say no, it's all right. Just keep it moving. Okay? Rejection. That's the number one thing that a lot of us kind of, allow to slow us down. The second thing, guys, is deception. Deception. People lie. They're going to tell you they signing up on Friday, and then you never going to hear from them again in life. Okay? People lie. It's going to happen, y'all. People are going to, they say, I'm going to get started when my tax return comes. Y'all ain't going to hear from them. I'm sure some of y'all on the line already experienced that, right? I'm signing up on Thursday when I get paid, and then they never pick up the phone. Remember that people are going to lie because they're human, and that's what people do. They lie. So just expect to be deceived, but expect it so it won't affect you. Does that make sense? If you become aware of these things, when it happens, you won't feel like it's only happening to you. It's happening to all of us, but it's okay. People lie. So 2 is deception. Number 3, guys, is attrition. Okay? Attrition, not nutrition, attrition. Okay? What attrition means, guys, is that people are going to quit. So you're going to start to get excited because people are going to join your business. You hit level 1, you hit level 2, you got your 12 people, you got your 3 people, and then someone auto ship ain't going to go through this month. It happens. Okay? Attrition, people are going to quit. So expect it. So when it happens, don't feel like you're doing something wrong or don't feel like you need to quit the business. What you've got to worry about is that if I'm telling you now that people quit and I set that expectation, only thing that matters is you don't quit. Okay? It doesn't matter how much yellow you see in your back office once it's not your name. Okay? So people are going to quit. And the fourth mental enemy, guys, is what we call apathy. Okay? What that means, guys, is that people give up on their dreams. People give up. Some people join the business because they say they don't want to work. They want to be a stay-at-home mom. Then 30 days, they quit. You're like, but I thought you said you wanted to be at home with your kids. They give up on their dreams. They stop believing in themselves. That's going to happen. But again, it goes with the one before. Once it's not you giving up on your dreams, you're going to be all right. Right? Once it's not you giving up on your dreams, once it's not you quitting your business, we're going to make it. All right? I kind of wanted to just give you guys, those 4 mental enemies. And remember this quote. This was like a profound one for me. It says, cowards never start. The weak never finish, and the strong never quit. Okay? Remember that. Cowards never get started. The weak never finish, but the strong, we don't quit. All right? Now I'm a big believer, y'all, that winners win, and every one of us on the line tonight are winners, because if you weren't a winner, you would not be on this conference call at 10 p.m. All right? So those are the 4 mental enemies that you could expect, but now that you're aware of them, as they start to happen to you, start to laugh at it. Be like, oh, that's someone who gave up on their dreams. Oh, that's someone who quit. You know? So don't get caught up on this emotional roller coaster. Expect these things. Now you know how to deal with these things, because if you shift your mindset, what? You shift your income. All right? So that's all I got for y'all tonight. Okay? I'm gonna pass it, to Coach Flono. Phenomenal guy, man. He's the definition of, servant leader. This guy likes to have a great time. I think he likes to have fun almost as much as me, right? He's my booyaka, partner. But this guy's been, running up the charts for the past 2-3 years. Since I met Jamal a couple years ago when I got started in the business, he's always been the same person. He's always been genuine, like I said, a servant, and always willing to give everything that he has to make the team stronger. And it's a blessing and a privilege to be in business with this young man. And y'all pay attention, because he's on fire. He's going to teach you things that can help you to take your business, to the next level. So Coach Flono, I'm going to shut up now. You take it away.
Okay. I appreciate that. Sophie. All right, we're going to get right into the information. We won't have time to play tonight. We're going to very, very limited time. Let me make sure Sophie is muted out. Okay, we good to go. All right, guys. So real quick, I'm going to talk about how to recruit 10 people in 10 days. That's right. I'm going to show you how to recruit 10 people in 10 days. So if y'all really want to skyrocket y'all business, I'm about to tell you how to do it, okay? So it's 5 tips, okay? 5 tips on how to recruit 10 people in 10 days. So the first tip, and I hear somebody. Hold on. I hear somebody already. Let me make sure everybody line muted. And congratulations, everybody getting on the line tonight, y'all. We got, record numbers tonight, and we're going to keep running these numbers up. The more people get trained up, the more money we're going to make. All right? So, number 1, understand that it's a process, not an event. Understand it's a process, not an event. We're talking about recruiting. It takes time, because this is a relationship business. So we get paid off of building relationships. So if you want to recruit 10 people in 10 days, you get paid off what you did 90 days prior. So a lot of us haven't been in business for 90 days yet. So what we did day 1, what we did week 1, you'll start seeing that 90 days in the future. So a lot of us aren't even in the game to recruit 10 people in 10 days yet, right? Because we just got started. And that's cool. You just got to talk to more people. That's the first thing. Make sure you talk to more people. Number 2, don't prejudge. People that you think will be interested in this business are the ones that will never get started with you. And people that you feel like would never do this thing are going to hop in and blow this thing up. Because it's 2 types of people, guys. You have leaders and you have links. Right? If you recruit enough links, then eventually they will lead you to a Coach Bowens. They'll lead you to a Coach Sophia. They'll lead you to a TJ. They'll lead you to a L'Oreal, right? They'll lead you to a Nitra or a Sabria, right? You have to keep, you have to not discriminate against anybody, because you never know who's going to lead you to that person. So don't prejudge. So start out by making a list of people that you care about. Then make a list of people that, make a list of coworkers. Then make a list of church members. Then make a list of business owners. And you can send them a simple text like this. Like, hey, I just got started in the credit business. I'm so excited. Who do you know that may have less than perfect credit or may need to make some extra money? I'm going to say that again. Hey, I just got started in a credit business. Hey, I just started a credit business. I'm super excited. Who do you know that may have less than perfect credit or may need some extra money? And to let these people raise their hand, Okay? Because all we're looking for is people to raise their hand. We're not trying to convince anybody. We're looking for people that raise their hand that say they want this information or say they want to fix their credit. A lot of times we're trying to force people to do things that they don't want to do anyway. So that's number 2. Don't prejudge. Number 3, remember, this is a numbers game. You can make up in numbers what you lack in skill. A lot of us don't get started because we feel like we don't know what we're doing. But that's the time you should be just trying to expose as many people as possible. Like, yo, I just started this credit business. I don't know what I'm doing. But, hey, I got some information I want you to check out. A lot of times it's going to work better than you just trying to figure out, thinking this thing is trigonometry. Some people might understand. Thinking it's calculus, you know what I'm saying? Because some people might. I know trigonometry is actually kind of easy. But calculus, that's hard. Anyway, remember, it's a numbers game, though, y'all. Look, Haziq Ali, I remember hopping on this call with Haziq Ali one time. It was a leadership call, and everybody on the call was a 6-figure earner or a millionaire. And they were going through their numbers, right? They were going through their numbers with Brian Bean. And, you know, he asked one 6-figure earner, like, hey, how many people, what was your numbers this month? Like, I talked to 12 and signed 2. Okay, cool. Talked to another 6-figure earner. Yeah, I talked to 8 and signed 3. And talked to, you know, a millionaire. Like, yeah, I talked to 12 and signed 4. And it was like, Mr. Ali, Haziq, how many people did you sign up this month? He said, well, I talked to 20 and signed 17. I was like, God, no, right? So you got to ask yourself, now, I personally can roll. I roll about 2 out of every 10. Like every 5 people I talk to, I sign 1 person up. So how do I beat Haziq Ali in a recruiting contest? I talk to 50 people. And don't tell him, because if I do, he going to talk more people. But if I talk to 50 people, I'm going to sign up 10 because I know my numbers. So you got to get to the point where you know your numbers, guys. You have to say less to more people. Say less to more people. Your job is just to, hey, you know what I'm saying? After you send a text message, say, hey, I started my own credit business. I'm excited. Who do you know might have less than perfect credit? Or, you know what I'm saying, want to make some extra money? A lot of times they'll say me. And say, great, look, I want to get you the information. I have a few more people hitting me up. Look, I'm super excited about getting information. I got a bunch of people hitting me up. But look, be looking at your phone between 7 and 9, and I promise you, I see if you even qualify. Right? They'll be like, all right, cool, yeah, great. You get back on the phone, but like, you got 4 minutes listening to a pre-recorded call, don't you? This is after you gather information. I don't want y'all to think y'all out. Now, definitely gathering information because you're definitely gathering information because this is a relationship business. So you want to make sure you gather information as well. But you want to get them on that 4-minute phone call and let them do the presentation for you. Because third party is always better than first party. Third party is always better than first party. That's the tools. That's the Novae Money call. That's the Novae Live call. That's the website. That's a 3-way call. That's third party every time is better than first party. And remember, you're looking for the ones that's looking for you. You are looking for the ones that are looking for you. Because professionals sort and amateurs convince. If you find yourself convincing, that means you're nowhere near professional at this point in time. We don't have to convince anybody. It's only $29 a month to get a credit fix. Why you convince somebody to save a bunch of money? Like the credit's already jacked up anyway. They're gonna get their credit fixed anyway. There's nowhere else to go, guys. So don't convince. Just sort people out. People say, hey, they're not ready to get started yet. Cool. All right, well, look, go look around, see if you find something cheaper. If you do, you know what I'm saying? Hey, more power to you. If you don't, I'm gonna be right here. Right? Number 4, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, that was a great call, right? What part did you like the most? The part about credit repair, the business, or both? Okay, great. Did you have any additional questions, or were you ready to get started? Or I had a couple more questions. Great, cool. You know what? You know how you was telling me that you were trying to buy a house? Look, I have the perfect person for you. This person specializes in helping nurses buy homes. I don't think you'd be any difference. I was texting them while we were on that call, and they said they didn't have 15 minutes, but they can probably give you 5. Hold on, let me get Coach Bones on the phone. Right? Hold on, let me get Miss Lightborn on the phone.
Hey, you get me on the phone, I'm getting you paid.
I'm telling you. Right. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. And then after the call, they don't get started. It's cool. What you want to do is you want to keep them in your sales funnel because you know it's going to take more than one exposure. So you can say, hey, is it okay if I keep you updated on any new testimonies or any of my success stories? It's okay if I keep you updated on any new testimonies or how my business is building? A lot of times they're going to say, yeah. Say, cool. So now you got reason to tag them in the testimony group. Like we had a bunch of testimonies come out this week. Like we got 3 or 4 people credit score went up like 60 points in like 3 weeks. We got somebody who credit score went up 117 points in a month. Like, look, hey, yeah, I know you say right now you want in the market to get your credit fixed, but hey, I just seen this testimony. I thought about you. I want to tag you on this post. Bam. That's number 4. Say less to more people, guys. And then number 5, work with the willing. That's gonna blow your business. If you work with the willing, you're gonna blow your business up. I promise you. Some will, some won't. So what? Next, someone else is waiting. Right? You want to walk with the walkers. You want to run with the runners. It's easy to build your business fast. It's easier to build your business fast. Because think about it like this. Think about a snowball rolling down a hill, right? If you see a snowball rolling down the hill and you stop it at the very beginning, it stops right then, doesn't it? Now, think about it. The snowball keeps rolling down the hill, and it gets bigger and gets bigger as it rolls. And then, so eventually it's the same size as you. And the next is it's double the size of you. Then it's 5 times the size of you. And then you stand in front of it. Not only will you not be able to stop that snowball, you'll become part of it. So think about that when you start building your business, all right? You want your business to start snowballing. With that being said, y'all, that's all I got for you tonight. I want to get out of the way. I want to bring someone on the line who I've watched grow so much. And, you know what I'm saying, he likes to bet clean up, and I ain't mad at him at all. While he's sipping his Gatorade and throwing his chalk in the air right now, his baby powder in the air, I want to bring to the line Coach Bowens. I mean, this guy is incredible. He has a heart for service. He's one of the people that just wants to lead because he wants to help people win. You notice because not only was he in the top 10 in the company, he also had 3 or 4 of his own personal teammates in the top 10, which also motivated me. So we coming for y'all this month. Trust that. With that being said, I'm gonna get out of the way and let Coach Bowens take over. Coach Bowens, are you on the line, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. So listen, man, thank you, Coach. I'm gonna give it back to you. Jamal was one of the first leaders that I met in this game, man. This dude has been really, really instrumental in my growth. Always there to help me, help my teammates, just a servant leader, man. So I really appreciate all that you do. Definitely want to give it back to you. In response to, you and your squad, looking for, those places at the top of the leaderboard, just make sure y'all wake up really, really early.
What sleep, B?
Yeah, okay. Because ETP, we play no games. And so, the first thing, and before I get too deep into that, it's like, I want you to understand, I want you to look around, guys, at the times. Just, because sometimes we be so caught up in what we're doing that we forget, the major, the big thing that's going on. It's like, if you look around, look at Novae as an organization, look at the company, look at the team, look at all these people with bad credit, look at these tax laws that's coming out with Trump. Everybody's gonna need a business. Look at how 401ks and pensions are being a thing of the past, and so people need to do more with their credit because they're looking for business funding, or look at the times and understand, guys, we are at a perfect time with a perfect offering to get rich, like real life wealthy. We can't go back and get at the top of my econ comp plan. It was like some EVP goals made 50, 100,000 last year. Well, I got a bunch of EVP goals on my econ team, and none of them made no 50, 100,000. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure those EVP goals that made that been in for some years. You go back to you talk about the Orlando Magic playing at Amway Arena. Amway is like the granddaddy of like modern day network marketing. And like nobody knows what Amway sell. Like, like who got Amway products in their household? Probably nobody on this call. But the Orlando Magic playing in that arena, and if you would have got an Amway in the 40s, you'd be rich on accident. Well, guess what? This opportunity right now, you on this line, you are at the top. Oh, this is one of those things where the people at the top make all the money. Well, the doors open in November. It's March. You know what I mean? You at the top. And so some people look to your right, look to your left, scroll on the screen, and a lot of them people not going to be here in 3 or 4, 2 years. And but a lot of these people that remains will never, like, it's going to eradicate poverty with this opportunity. And so, like, take a deep breath, look at the times, look at how we're growing, look at the numbers, look at the team you're on, guys. 7 out of the top 10 is millionaire minded. 7 out of the 10 in the whole company. And 2 of the other 9 out of the top 10 are on this call. 9 out of the top 10. It's literally one person on the top 10 that's not on this call. That's not affiliated with our organization. It's us, y'all.
And I want to recount.
It's us. We are who we waiting on. So, like, don't get it twisted, right? Don't get it twisted. It's like, I posted a status the other day that massive action gets massive results. But I promise you, if you go hard for these next 60 to 90 days, God forbid you stretch it out for 2 or 3 years, they're going to look at your family lineage. And when they get to your name on the family tree, that's where poverty is going to be in it. Because of this type of opportunity. Mr. McDaniel got into a company at a similar time that had similar momentum and had 6-figure months. Let that marinate. 6-figure months. Multiple months where he poured in over $100,000. 6-figure months. Some people don't have 6-figure decades. And he had a 6-figure month in the same type of part in space that we're in right now. Don't sleep. Like, stay woke. Because if you do this right, if you learn the system, you can get paid. And I want to tell you guys about Mo, right? You guys gotta meet Mo. Mo is amazing, right? Mo is amazing. Like, you talk about Mo is one of the favorite things you're gonna come across in business. It's like and a lot of what, if you get good at your job, right, they're just gonna give you more work to do and try not to give you a raise for it. They're gonna just give you more responsibility. I was really good at teaching, so like they had me like coaching, they had me like extra hall duties, and it never really amounted to a lot of money. It was just like, he's good at it, so we just gonna find more stuff for him to do. But when I tell you, if you get good at our system, you write your own checks. And I'm gonna tell you how. And I'm gonna tell you. Oh, and Mo, by the way, is momentum. Because, like, yeah, it's hard when you by yourself and you staring at this list and you just starting and you gotta call people. We all been there. All the leaders been there. It's hard. You pushing that. It's a big old steep hill, and that's a big old heavy boulder. But God forbid you make some calls and you get past your mama telling you it's a scam. And you get past all the crazy negative stuff you're gonna hear. and you missed a couple of events hanging out with your friends, but then you train and you get better at the system. You bring in 1 or 2 people. Now it's like 3 of y'all pushing the boulder up the hill. You know, and next thing you know, they going out and getting 3 people, 3 or 4 people, and then it's just going. And next thing you know, that you get to the top of the hill with that boulder. Now you just trying to run after it. It's going downhill. You just trying to run after it. Like, but that doesn't happen overnight. It ain't no cheat codes. You literally just got to put in the work. But you got help and you got a system that duplicates. You know, and so you know Mo is in the building. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, you know, just I did a couple sales like 2 weeks ago. And so like last week I was expecting to check, you know, and I got my little earnings and I log on thinking, you know, it was about 5 times more than what I thought it was gonna be. From some efforts, you know what I'm saying? I still hadn't even calculated where the money came from. But that's Mo. When you're going for yours, but you inspire other people to go for theirs, and next thing you know, even when you have a down week, you still getting paid. And it's like, nah, like, you know, this is real. This is our real shot. And all you got to do is just commit 10 calls a day, 5 calls a day. Just get on the phone. And like, I love the funnels. I love the text scripts. I love all that. But there ain't nothing like having a conversation. And it's like, you know, think about it, guys. When you talking about your business, for one thing, like, I just love the people that are authentic. That's why I love, like, I always tell Kamika Bobo's story, because she's like, I ain't rich. I don't know everything. I just got some great people I need to introduce you to. And she constantly a top producer because, you know, that's all she does. And I said all that to say is like, all y'all gotta do is just follow the system and you gonna win. And like I said, you push that boulder, you go through it, because a lot of people gonna quit and the boulder's gonna roll down the hill and they're gonna go back to their regular life. But if you literally just push that boulder and keep going, when you get it to the top of the hill and you start getting checks 5 times more than what you thought it was gonna be, it's worth it. And so dang, Coach, you threw me off with that last message. I had one more point I was gonna try to make. And with that being said, we'll end it up right there. Everybody that's on this meeting right now, click off and click back on, because we're about to do Q&A. And like, this is where you actually get to interact with us. So don't just come for the training and don't do Q&A, because interact with us. We might do a little role playing, but like, we're gonna get you through these hurdles to help you take it off to the next level. So click off and click right back on, and we're gonna and we'll do the Q&A for the next 30 to 45 minutes.
Do something today that your future you will be proud of. I say again, do something today that your future you will be proud of. And that's a rich moving message. Everybody click off, click back on, Q&A, role play. Let's get it.